ముందుగా ప్రియమైన విద్యార్థులకు మరియు వారి తల్లిదండ్రులకు నమస్కారం. నా పేరు కె వెంకన్న జూనియర్ కాలేజ్ చైర్మన్. నేను ఈరోజు 10th క్లాస్ విద్యార్థులను దృష్టిలో పెట్టుకొని మాట్లాడడం జరుగుతుంది. అది ఏమిటనగా, మనందరికీ తెలుసు, గత 2 సంవత్సరాలుగా కరోనా కారణంగా విద్యార్థులు ఎటువంటి పరీక్షలు రాయకుండానే పై తరగతులు పంపడం జరుగుతుంది. ఫలితంగా ఐఐటి జేఈ మరియు నీట్ లాంటి జాతీయ స్థాయి పరీక్షలను సాధించడం కష్టతరం అవుతుంది. దీనిని అధిగమించడానికి మరియు 10వ తరగతి పరీక్షలో అత్యధిక మార్కులు సాధించడానికి నేను మీ ముందుకు కె వెంకన్న జూనియర్ కాలేజ్ ప్లాట్ఫామ్ ద్వారా అనుభవజ్ఞులైన అధ్యాపకులచే ఉచిత వీడియో క్లాసులు, హ్యాండ్ రిటన్ నోట్స్ మరియు గత ప్రశ్నపత్రాల సమాధానాల విశ్లేషణ ఇవ్వబడును. కాబట్టి నేను విద్యార్థులకు చెప్పదలుచుకున్నది ఏంటంటే, ఈ ఉచిత వీడియో క్లాసులను మరియు హ్యాండ్ రిటన్ నోట్స్లను క్లాస్ రూమ్లో కూర్చొని చదువుకున్నంత సీరియస్ చదువుకోవాలను. ఇంకొకటి ఏమిటనగా, ఈ యొక్క క్లాసులు విన్న వెంటనే అర్థం చేసుకొని ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయవలను. ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయడం అంటే కేవలం చదవడం కాదు, పేపర్ మీద రాయవలను. అలాగైతే గుర్తుండిపోతుంది. దీంతో పాటు మీ యొక్క నాలెడ్జ్ని పరీక్షించుకునే కొరకు త్వరలో ప్రీ ఫైనల్ పరీక్షలు కూడా నిర్వహించబడు. ఈ యొక్క అవకాశాన్ని సద్వినియోగం చేసుకోవాలని 10th చదివే విద్యార్థులకు విజ్ఞప్తి చేస్తున్నాను.
So we have the another important question that is also asked from years. Okay, if you get this question, you are lucky enough, because so easy, you can just easily remember. So what is the question here is the difference between the artery and vein. It can be asked as the 4 mark, or it can just asked as even the 2 mark question also. So do you know the arteries? Yes, definitely. You know even the veins also. So check your hand. Can you see some blue veins like that? Those are the veins. So which appears as a blue color one, right? Those are the veins. Okay, somewhat bigger one, those are the arteries. So here the arteries. So what does the artery do here? It carries the oxygenated blood from the heart. So what's the function of artery here? It collects oxygenated. What does artery do? It will only have the oxygenated blood. It collects oxygenated blood, or it may be from heart. Okay, so that's the function of artery. So right, reverse to this. So what the veins do here? It collects deoxygenated blood. It collects deoxygenated blood.
Students, my name is Vishal Sharma and I did my BTech from IIT Kanpur in Electrical Engineering. I have an experience of more than 12 years in preparing IIT JEE aspirants for this examination. Under me already more than 100 students have cracked this IIT JEE examination. Right now I am associated with K Venkana classes. Now K Venkana classes, for the first time in Hyderabad, it has brought your top Delhi IIT and NITN faculties. Now what are you waiting for? Come and join us and realize your dream of getting into IITs.
From heart? No, from body parts. From body parts. So this pathway, the pathway is here from the heart. So here the pathway, it moves from the heart. It moves from the heart. Here in veins, it moves away from the heart. It moves away towards the heart. Okay. It moves from means away from the heart, moves away. Okay, it is away here. So it moves towards the heart because of the for the oxidation, towards the heart. Okay. Arteries, A for oxygenated, V for deoxygenated. Simply remember like this. Wherever A comes here, oxygenated, AO. Okay. Whenever V occurs here, the deoxygenated blood. So what is the shape or structure here? So this walls of the artery will be somewhat thick. See here, somewhat thick. Because of the muscle layers here, the thick walls will be present. Thick layer. Thick layer walls are present. Or simply you can write the walls are thick. Simply we can just simply write the walls are thick. Here in veins the walls are thin. Walls are thin. Here compare this above diagram to here. See here the walls, whatever the walls, okay, the tube, nothing but they are just tubes like things. So their wall is very thin. Next, coming with the lumen here. The lumen of the artery will be very narrow, not broad. So, lumen. Lumen means space. The lumen of artery is narrow. Then write. What you need to write here? Lumen of vein is wide but broad, we can write. Okay. So here is one exception for you, artery. So every artery, what does it do? It will do the oxygenated blood. It transport the oxygenated blood, but only one thing, exception is there. What is that exception? Except pulmonary artery. Pulmonary artery will collect the deoxygenated blood. So pulmonary artery. So even it is an artery, what is the function of artery? To collect the deoxygenated blood, but here it's not doing that job. It's doing the different one. That means it is collecting the deoxygenated blood. So exception, because it carries the deoxygenated blood. Deoxygenated blood from the right ventricle. So here also one exception for you. What is that? Except pulmonary vein. Pulmonary vein here, it will also carries the oxygenated blood here. Instead of carrying the deoxygenated blood, it will carry the oxygenated blood to all other blood, oxygenated blood to heart. Okay, it is going towards the heart. Okay, then next. So that's the difference of the artery and the vein. So what is its function? Oxygenated, but exception is the deoxygenated one. So here the artery vein here collects the deoxygenated blood, but instead of this, the pulmonary vein, it carries the oxygenated blood here. So it moves from the heart, towards the heart, then thick, thin layer. Lumen is very narrow and lumen is very wide here, and the color of the artery, it will mostly red in color. So arteries are red in color. The veins are generally blue in color. To some green also, blue or green in color, mostly blue in color. So artery, it divides into arterioles. Arterioles means further divided into. So veins here, they divided into venules. So that's the some major differences between artery and the vein. So the biggest artery is the aorta. So that's the main important one. So if they ask you for the 4 mark answer, write some major differences here. So that's about the artery and vein.